Yo, let me ask y'all a question because it kind of goes along with our topic for the night. Tonight's topic was, before we knew y'all brothers was going to be here, the topic that we was going to go with tonight was finances and relationships. You know what I mean? Number one reason for divorce in this country is finances. But I want to take it a little bit to the side because I've been to a lot of spots where the type of music that y'all do, and when I go there, I don't see a lot of sisters at a lot of them spots a lot of times. You know what I'm saying? So how do y'all feel about that? What do y'all feel the woman's role is in this revolution, and how can we get them more involved, especially as far as the music?
And before you even answer that, I think on a personal level, a little disappointing for me because I think that needs to be incorporated in what's going on. Like, you can't have a revolution with just men. You need both. You know what I'm saying? You got to have that connection. So I think we definitely need to change that. So what do y'all see what's going on when y'all go to when y'all do your shows and you only see a handful?
Well, it's part of the game to an extent. No females at a show over and over is going to lead to cats not coming out. Point blank.
Exactly. Right.
I mean, it's a lot that goes into it. I don't necessarily got the answer, but I know that's something that we've noticed. Like a lot of underground hip hop shows or shows, you know, with certain type of music, this is gonna have a bunch of dudes out there, and everybody's the MC, and everybody's just, you know what I mean? It's just that certain energy, and it's cool to have that camaraderie. But like you said, without females, you know, we're not gonna have a nation. We're not gonna have a revolution. Exactly. So I think what we need to do right now is just shout out to all the females that love that real hip hop, come out and support, and you know, show and prove that you know, that real hip hop, that authentic hip hop is still loved by females. You know what I mean? The radio's gonna keep selling certain things and all that, but you know, basically it.
Yeah, no, we had spoke on that. We had spoke on that really. I mean, the whole thing is, we had said when females stop getting perms, we know the revolution's coming.
No doubt.
Even though I love perms, I'm never like little hairdo or whatever thing, but I'm saying for real, like, you know.
When they not concerned with those types of comforts anymore.
That's what I want to say.
How the women goes out.
That's the game. When girls not concerned about stuff like that, but really also they setting up cats is making it rain. Females think that type of rap is gonna bring some money, it's gonna feed their babies. So I'm not even knocking. They're trying to feed the seeds, money making it rain out there. She liking his music, but I'm telling the females what we offering over here is men, like we real men, like, you know what I'm saying, RBT and our dudes, we real men, we real fathers, and I ain't talking about just to our seeds, I'm talking about to the black seeds, and I'm telling the babies what's good, you know what I'm saying, so we men, if you're looking for men, you a woman, I'll at me and my people, you know what I'm saying, we men over there.
No doubt.
Do you think, Kwame, do you think that, you know, the mentality of the woman nowadays in this mind state, like just this generation, you know, it seems to be changing, like you said, change is constant. Where do you think that leaves brothers like yourselves if the majority of women, I don't want to say all, because there are some women out there who are not in that mind frame, but the ones that are seem to outnumber the ones that aren't. So where do you think that leaves brothers like, you know, yourselves, myself, you know what I'm saying, anybody just trying to build, have a foundation, relationship?
We in a war, fam. We in a war. They trying to make it so we can't procreate, we can't get married. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real, we in a war. For real. So it's like 17-1, I heard black women and black men right now. You know what I'm saying? Healthy black women and healthy black men. I heard it was 17-1. Might be, you know, blowing up or whatever. I heard it was 17-1. So we in a war, man. You know what I'm saying?
It's crazy.
I think, you know, definitely building on the women, but across the board, like our people, you know, don't have that foundation to know what's really real. Like what Kay's saying, a lot of people, and capitalism period likes to sell you a lot of outrageous things, you know what I mean? And to come as just a man, not nothing, you know, nothing.
No extra frills,
you know what I mean? You're a man, sometimes, you know what I mean, they want some bells and whistles with that, but real recognize real. You know what I mean? Mine does that mine. Like if you know what's up. Like
what other song y'all got? I know y'all gonna play another more track.
Yeah. We got this other joint y'all actually mentioned called No Savior.
Okay.
It's important to play that one. We have a documentary that we worked on last year. It's called The Ballad or the Bullet.
No doubt.
And the title comes from a famous Malcolm X speech.
Right,
No doubt.
And it was the title. The reason why we used that title was basically due to the fact it was a campaign year, presidential election year last year with the whole Obama thing. And one thing we saw with the black community and just America in general, just how overwhelming the response was to Obama, his election, his campaign, all that. And we just wanted to be real clear to everybody, like, whatever you want, if you're a voter, you're not a voter, if you support America, you don't support America, whatever. Homie ain't no savior, and don't even do that to yourself, and don't do that to him, don't do that to the community. Like, we need to stop putting people on pedestals. Like, regardless who it was, in the chorus, we threw Malcolm's name in there, like, Malcolm ain't no savior.
Right.
And some people actually come and be like, yo, what you trying to throw Malcolm under the bus? Nah. We saying point blank, self is savior, save yourself. Malcolm will tell you this.
Yeah,
Obama will tell you this. You know what I mean?
And if there is one man that's gonna do it for you, it's you.
Exactly. Like,
I absolutely agree.
we all gotta play our part, basically, is the meaning of the song. So, No Savior, produced by the homie Parker.
No doubt.
Ballad of
Savior, AALIKES. Check the rhyme show.
That last one really was like,
Yeah,
wow.
because I like the fact of everybody being responsible for themselves, still being able to come to the table and work together. But no one person is ever the savior. Even if one man is the leader, that's not your savior, you know what I'm saying? So I appreciate y'all putting the song out there with a message like that, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people think they're making revolutionary music when they just say that they're against this and they're against that. But y'all are actually doing stuff that I consider to be solution music, you know what I'm saying? And that's what we need as far as I'm concerned. A lot of people don't really get that deep into it, so I appreciate that y'all doing more than just scratching the surface, you know what I'm saying?
It's that time right now. I think a lot of MCs, a lot of artists are coming, not just rappers, but musicians, artists, all that. It's a time, we're in a time period right now of transition. You know what I mean? One thing we're saying with our new album is it's a new day. The symbol on the album, like the artwork is the rising sun. Is similar to the Japanese rising sun, but we're not talking about, from Japan. We talking about the sun.
No doubt.
We talking about solar power. We talking about it's a new day. We talking about a new thought, a new way of thinking. And it ain't just us. You know what I mean? Brothers like yourself and others. We out here. And we kind of tired of the dumb down shit.
True indeed.
You know what I mean? Ready for some ready to build.
You know what I mean? Y'all kind of have answered it variously throughout the different questions, but it's one question that we pose to everybody that comes up here. The question is, what do you feel that an artist, or yourself as an artist, responsibility is to the culture of hip hop and the community as a whole?
Teach the babies.
Teach the babies. Do our duty. And as an artist, to be true to yourself, and when you're sitting down to create, when all else fails, make sure that, you know what I mean, you go to that space that started you in this thing. Like, a lot of times you do this music or you do art and you're just doing it, you're doing it, and you lose sight of why you started doing it. If that art was part of your self-esteem, if it was part of, you want to communicate, just remember that space and go back to that space.
No doubt.
And everything will take care of itself.
Yo, man.
Summed it up.
Appreciate y'all coming through, man.
A's up. A's up means army up. A's up means Africans up. A's up means ants up. Together the ants will conquer the elephant. Anybody who wants to build, like we said, this is bigger than music. This summer we got some things that we're gonna be doing in Brooklyn. I'm gonna need some people's help. So when we reach out, salute.
All right.
Holla at us.
I'm reading Revolutionary Suicide right now, so I got a battery in my back.
No doubt. That's an interesting concept. I think I know what it means, you know what I'm saying?
Suicide?
Yeah. Sounds like it means committing suicide by being a revolutionary.
It's basically just...
You're committing suicide when you're a revolutionary. That's what it means.
When you choose to not just go with the flow.
Basically, Huey came up with that term, Huey P. Newton.
Okay.
And what he was saying was basically revolutionary suicide and reactionary suicide are two different things. Reactionary suicide is you basically overwhelmed by the conditions of this world. You can't take it. You like, it's a wrap, bomb, or whatever you do. Revolutionary suicide is saying the same thing. You don't like the conditions, everything that's going on, but instead of killing yourself, for the system, you basically put yourself, you know, your life on the line. You know what I mean? You know that death is part of this. You know what I mean? Not that you're gonna definitely die, but that, you know, you put yourself in a position. Some people be like, you committing suicide. I ain't committing suicide. I put my life on the line.
Me and my homeboy GRA, we got a song called "Earning Your Bullet." And that's basically the concept, you know what I mean? Basically, why be out here and get killed just as a bystander, or as some dude just getting beat up by the cops, or, you know what I mean, the doctors fucking with you, or whatever shit they got for you. When, I mean, for all that, I'm gonna earn my bullet. At least I'm gonna be out here knowing that if you gonna fuck with me, you gonna have a reason to fuck with me.
Check the vibe, check the vibe. We say one for the trouble, two for the time. Come on, y'all. Brother, how you make them get down? Professor Overseer, I got pimp in my crown. Tell all of you like I told all of them. DWI Music.